Good day, everyone. Today, let us learn with me. Today, we will talk about instructional materials and textbooks. Instructional materials. These are teaching materials that are a key component in most language programs. It serves as, first, the basis for much of the language input learners receive. Second, it serves as language practice that occurs in the classroom. Third, it may also serve as a teacher training as it provides ideas on how to plan and teach lessons as well as formats that teachers can use. And now, let us proceed to types of instructional materials. Number 1. Printed materials. Printed materials are written in text prepared and published commercially. This is a type of educational material used by most teachers. Examples: books, workbooks, and worksheets. Number 2. Non-printed materials. Non-printed materials consist of instructional materials other than printed matter. Examples are cassette, audio, films, tapes, and disc. Number 3. Materials that comprise both print and non-print. Examples are self-access materials and materials on the internet. Conningsworth, 1995, summarizes the role of materials in language teaching. First, a resource for presentation materials. Second, a source of activities for learner practice and communicative interaction. Third, a reference source for a learner on grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and so on. Fourth, a source of simulation and ideas for classroom. Fifth, a syllabus. And lastly, a support for less experienced teachers who have yet to gain in confidence. On the other hand, Dudley Evans and St. John suggest that material serves the following function: as a source of language, as a learning support, for motivation and simulation, for reference. Now, let us compare authentic and created materials. Authentic material. It refers to the use in teaching of text, photographs, video selections, and other teaching resources that were not prepared for pedagogical purposes. Advantages claiming for authentic materials are Phillips and Shuttlesworth, 1978, Clark, 1989, and Peacock, 1997. Advantages: they have the positive effect on learner motivation. They provide authentic cultural information. They provide exposure to real language. They relate more closely to learners' language. They support a more creative approach to teaching. Disadvantages: authentic materials often contain difficult language. Authentic materials may be inferior to created materials. Created materials refers to textbooks and other specially developed instructional resources. Now, let us talk about textbooks. Textbooks are used in different ways in language programs: as a reading textbook, as a writing textbook, a grammar textbook, a speaking textbook, a listening textbook. Let us proceed at the advantages and disadvantages of textbooks. Advantages: they provide structure and a syllabus for a program. They help standardize instruction. They provide a variety of resources. They are efficient. They can provide effective language models and inputs. They can train teachers. They are visually appealing. Disadvantages: they may contain inauthentic language. They may distort content. They may not reflect students' needs. They can de-skill teachers. They are expensive. Now, let us talk about evaluating textbooks. Coningsworth, 1995, four criteria for evaluating textbooks. First, they should correspond to learners' needs. Second, they should reflect the uses of learners will make of the language. Third, they should take account of students' needs as learners and should facilitate their learning processes without dogmatically imposing a rigid method. And lastly, they should have a clear role as a support for learning. Adapting textbooks. Dudley Evans and St. John 1998 suggest that a good provider of materials will be able to do the following. Select appropriately from what is available. Be creative with what is available. Modify activities to suit learners' needs. Supplement by providing extra activities.